Rupert Spira calls meditation as the softening of attention. I love this phrase. Usually, I think of meditation as zooming out and getting a little bit of distance from my thoughts and emotions. And that allows me to be an objective observer of my thoughts and emotions instead of being sucked into them and being engulfed by them so that I don't see anything else. But when I zoom out, I can objectively observe them and not be so influenced by them. And I think softening of attention is similar, because if my attention is sharply focused on an object or a thought or an emotion, which thoughts and emotions are objects, if my attention is sharply focused on an object, then I'm going to be really in it. I will not see anything else but that object. So if it's an emotion, let's say anger, I'm going to be in that anger and I will not be able to see the bigger picture because I'm very much focused on that. But if I soften my attention, and that can be done either by trying to zoom out my attention and so I can see more things than just that one object of anger. So either I can like visualize that I am zooming out my awareness so that I'm able to see the bigger picture, or I can also think of it as softening of attention. So if I want to soften my attention, I will soften also my body. So let's say in the case of an anger, usually the body tightens, right? We tense up and we'll either tense up in our throat, our gut, our chest. Some of our physical muscles will be tense and tightened when we are in the midst of that anger, laser focused on that anger. So by softening the body, softening the muscles wherever this tightness is happening, that also softens our attention. So the anger becomes less powerful. It has less of a grip on us because we softened our attention. And another thing to help explain this, and this is just the first analogy that comes to my mind, is do you remember those 3D images where you can't really see it? It looks 2D, and if you sharply try to focus on it and try to find the hidden object in like a random pattern, you will not see that object. But it's only once you relax your gaze, relax your eyes. And how I used to do it, I remember when as a child I did this, I would try to make my eyes a little bit drowsy, like whatever happens to my eyes when I'm falling asleep, I would try to like generate that sort of relaxation in my eyes. And within a few seconds of doing that, I would be able to see that 3D image pop out of that otherwise 2D image. Let me know if you've done this as a kid or as an adult. It used to be a fun thing to do. So I think what we were doing with that image is to soften our attention. And the same thing if we can do with our thoughts and emotions and our problems, we can get a little bit of a distance from them, and we can perhaps see the bigger picture, we can see things more clearly, and we can be less affected by that thought or that emotion or that problem. So try this. When you are in the midst of something, just try to soften your attention, try to soften your body, and visualize that you are zooming out and watching that thought or that emotion from above. And let me know how it goes for you.